I've been using the Peter Obi template and also he's very popular of saying he doesn't give shishi. And I probably would like to ask you in that respect, say for Peter Obi, do you think you probably would have emerged winner in this time around?
Well, let me start by responding to, we know they give shishi. Yes, Labour Party, we know they give shishi. That does not mean that we will be unreasonable. No, far from it. We will be very reasonable. Peter Obi is also very reasonable. He just doesn't throw away money. But any time that there is something that needs to be done with money, he will ensure that he gets maximum value for that money. And that may include going to the market to price it himself. So one of the engagements he had, he said you could not buy fuel if he was not seated in the car. Maybe he overdid it, but that is the kind of thing you need to do if you want to cut costs of governance. Now, to the question of if I would have won without Peter Obi, well, I'll draw your attention back to 2015 when I ran under APGA. There was no Peter Obi and there was actually no presidential candidate. And we have it on record that I won that election landslide. So as at the time we were joining Labour Party, Peter Obi had not joined, and we didn't know that Peter Obi was coming to Labour Party, and it took about a week before he now called me and said he had just purchased the presidential nomination form and he was coming to Labour Party. So we are prepared to fight the way we fought in 2015 to ensure that we win. So the votes we garnered in Abia could have been helped by Peter Obi. Maybe the margin would have been smaller. And that is why it is important to always acknowledge Peter Obi, because he came to Abia about 5 times really, to campaign for us. Even before campaigns kicked off, when we did our annual banquet for the Executive Foundation, the foundation that awards scholarship every year, institutions. He came and he was part of it. That was in July last year. He came again for the flag off of our campaign. That was in November. He came again and yet again. So I think he has done well for us. So both the obedience and himself, they actually did very well to support us. And that's why even the first election, out of the 8 House of Representative seats, we took 6 of them and sent some people on permanent retirement from politics. And then the Senate, we have 1 out of the 3. Hopefully we'll have another one by the time litigation closes. So Peter Obi was a great addition to our campaign, but I can tell you that we have won election before in Abia State without him. And since things have gotten worse between 2015 and this time, I believe we will still have won.
So